Hey guys, this crypto she does it all, a little bit of everything. This question kind of like make me think a little bit about if Bitcoin were to crash or disappeared, what would have happened to all these trillions of dollars existed in the crypto market? It says, what would happen if Bitcoin totally crashed? Oh my God, this is crazy. Bitcoin now has a $2.31 trillion market cap, and it's sitting on the balance sheets of asset managers, institutions, and even national treasuries. Millions of people hold it directly, and others are exposed through exchange traded funds, ETFs, futures, and retirement accounts. If it's to be vanished, disappeared, it will hurt a lot of people. And another thing I was thinking about, if it was to crash, all the altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, XLM, meme coins, everything will crash down. Why would anybody think it is possible? It could happen. I don't know. So I'm just bringing you information that would make you think, if it actually happened, what would you do? How would you handle the pressure? Well, I hope not. But technology, you just don't know. But what if the world's largest cryptocurrency all came crashing down? A total collapse wouldn't just hurt crypto investors, it'd ripple through the entire economy. Below expects weights in on the potential fallout. A sharp drop in Bitcoin's value would hurt many investors, but a total collapse to zero would be another league entirely. It's not just crypto investors who would take a hit. Bitcoin is now tied into the broader financial system in a way it wasn't just a few years ago. Large asset managers, pension funds, and even some governments now hold Bitcoin directly or through investments products. So a lot of people would have gotten hurt badly, considering how embedded Bitcoin now is in the global financial system, with the world's biggest asset manager holding $90 billion of the world's biggest cryptocurrency. If it were to crash to zero, we'd see a crisis magnitude bigger than 2008-2009, said Kevin Wasser, founder of RAAC. The next crash will likely feel a lot worse, as the market is much bigger now and we have many Bitcoin derivatives such as exchange traded funds and futures, said Vince Stanzion, founder of First Information and author of The Millionaire Dropout. Many people who hold Bitcoin today are those in younger generations, often millennials and Gen Zers, who see cryptocurrency as a main way to grow wealth. For some, Bitcoin was their first real investment. If Bitcoin were to crash, it could lead many of these younger investors to lose faith in financial markets instead of moving into the other assets like stocks or bonds. Some might step away from investing entirely. Okay, it's okay to have questions. No questions are dumb and stupid. But if it were to crash, micro sailors would have gone down to the drain as one person who lost the most. Even now, he's still buying. And I can just imagine if something like this would have happened. I mean, Lord, every dime, every cent I would have put it in there to make sure I don't miss out on $125,000 Bitcoin ever again. That would have been my actions if anything would have happened, if it gets to zero, which I don't hope that happen. I don't want that happen, because if Bitcoin goes down, everything else goes down, and I have my little, little something and everything else, including Bitcoin. So No, hopefully it doesn't happen, yeah. Studies show that Bitcoin investors, by the way, I don't like to refer to them as investors. More appropriately, they are speculators who tend to see younger than investors in stocks and bonds. One of the ripple effects of a Bitcoin crash would be a loss in confidence in the financial markets by this younger demographic. When one loses confidence in a particular institution like the financial markets, one often disengages from the activity, according to Robert Johnson, founder of Economic Index Associates. That's just a thought, a question. I hope it doesn't happen, but who knows? Who knows? Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Tell me, what would you do if it was to crash to zero? My goodness. What would you do? Would you try to buy as much as you can, just like the Terra Luna when it happened? Or would you say, forget it, this is not stable, I'm not putting my money in crypto ever again? Look, I just hope it doesn't happen. We hope it's just going up and up, because if Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, every other coins will follow. Even the memes will follow. So I do not want that to happen. It was just a question, and I felt like we should all know about the question, just in case something like that happened. What would you do? Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.